Wow. Boom. All righty. Yeah. This one's just gonna be straight off the dome. I ain't really been able to write shit down, but we're gonna go with it. So we are here. Hey man, it's your favorite motherfucking sports podcast. What we talking about sports podcast? It's your boy right here, Scooter Boo Maxwell from the 901 Memphis, Tennessee. Orange Mountain representing East Memphis vet in this bitch. Y'all forgot how we do it?
I lost service, my bad. I was like, what the hell happened? My bad, go ahead.
Nigga, I just did the introduction. It's your part to introduce yourself, nigga. But we take a couple weeks off. This nigga forget everything.
If he was started over, the people wouldn't know, nigga, because you could just edit it to shit, nigga. So like I said, start over.
Oh, fuck. All right, man. We are back. It's your favorite motherfucking sports podcast. What we talking about sports podcast? It's your boy right here, Scooter Boo Maxwell from the 901 Memphis, Tennessee. Orange Mountain representing East Memphis vet in this bitch.
It's your boy BK. What's good, son?
It's your boy Tal. What up, though?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And we going off the dome on this one. I'm trying to get my sound right, but there we go. I got it. And we are back after a few weeks. You know, we took a few weeks off and everything. You know, it's the holidays and shit. So, you know, niggas still got lives and shit to do and everything, you know, take care of family, be butlers, you know, shit like that. So so, you know, we are back. Hey man, let's jump into this NFL shit, man. Patriots is in first fucking place, dog. That's unexpected. Huh?
Oh, you surprised?
I am. Yes, I am. I'm surprised your team is in first place. You're not surprised about this?
How would I be surprised?
It's a difference between being confident in your team and surprised, dog. You
I'm
figured y'all would be in first place in AFC.
I'm not surprised.
Explain to me why you're not surprised.
Because we got the GOAT coach, Belichick. We got Brady Jr. Not saying he's going to be better than Brady, but he fits the Brady mold of a quarterback of what you want. You know what I mean? And the defense. So why won't we?
Jordan, do you feel him on this?
Oh, I wouldn't say surprised, but I mean, I'm surprised they're in first place. Yes, surprised that they got a good record and a good team. Nah, I'm not surprised because everybody. I mean, they was decent last year with Cam Newton playing horrible, and he was blowing games for them, and they got all their defensive players back. So, and Mac Jones ain't turning the ball over. That's the key. He's not throwing interceptions. He's throwing. Say what?
I said, yeah, Memphis, you should know how that can kill you.
That's some bullshit, man. I should have beat this nigga yesterday.
You should have. I ain't even gonna lie, man. But it's all right, though. Still undefeated, baby.
Choke artist, nigga. Choke.
If y'all know what we talking about, we in a Madden league together, y'all. And like we stream our games and shit. And I played Jordan twice. The first time and shit, he got my ass because I threw 3 pick sixes and shit. And I was still in the game and shit. And this time, I don't know what the fuck. That one dumbass play.
Choke. Just say you choke.
I want to say choke. I did what?
No.
I did that one dumbass play on 4th and inches, and I threw the ball instead of running it. Yes, that was stupid.
You had many dumbass plays. Can I ask why you try to do a pass play on 4th and inches instead of just living to see another day? Can I ask why you just didn't run the ball and just get or a quarterback sneak for inches and live to see it? Like why try to throw the ball knowing damn well you can't pass in this game?
I thought for sure he was gonna blitz, like bring 8. That's why.
So you can't get it.
Hey, that sounds like some shit the real Dallas coach would do, don't he?
It's not even a yard. It's inches. You can roll over, nigga, and get that first down.
There's some dumb plays, man. I need to fire myself. You know what I'm saying? There's some dumb shit I did. I agree. I had Jay ass. I had him, and he got me deep on that one play when I guess he finally figured out what I was doing, and he was like, "Oh shit, I'm about to get his ass right here." I was like, "Fuck!"
Yeah, it took me a minute. It took me a minute. I figured that I caught you slipping on one play, but then you came right back though. I give you that because I tried to call timeout. I picked the wrong defense, but I didn't think you would see it. But
Yeah. I was about to throw a screen. That's what exactly what I was about to do. Throw a screen, but then I saw I had 1-on-1 on the outside. I was like, oh, shit.
Yeah, so you can't. Yeah, you came back with that. I was in the wrong defense, but like I said, my defense came through in the matter. We got 2 picks in the ends. You know.
This nigga, I will give Jay this. This nigga running attack is fucking unstoppable. I don't know what the fuck. You cannot stop this nigga run for shit. Like, no matter what, when I started blitzing, this nigga still getting 4 yards to carry. I was like, yo, come on. There's nothing I can do. I am trying. I am trying.
The offensive line, man. They all got stars, bro. 85 or better.
This shit's fucking crazy.
Is you contained his run game, dog. You won the game. You just fucked. You don't know how to play. So it ain't like this nigga was unstoppable against you with the run. Like, nigga, you had every nigga, you should have won at least by 2 touchdowns, nigga. At least.
Yeah, Miles said this. I mean, I had 100 yards, but it didn't feel like 100 yards.
Yeah, go off, nigga. You acting like this nigga ran for 200 on you or something. Was really do shit. Like, you kept fucking up, nigga. Like, you cost yourself that game for you. The one play, like I said, 4th and inches, you blew that. You had 2 or 3 goal line opportunities of which you just threw it right to this nigga for some strange reason. You just threw it right to this for interception. Like, you have no vision of the field. Then you had that's 4 plays. Then you had another play, nigga, of which you was playing like 100 yards back on safety. The nigga threw the ball up in the air for like 25 seconds, nigga, and you still let this nigga catch the ball on the goal line.
I couldn't get over there because I'm over here trying to guard deep.
There. No, I was watching, nigga. You was there. I don't know if your timing is just off, but that man still caught the ball, bro. So that's 5 fucking possessions right there that you just threw away.
Yeah, man.
You just I don't got shit to do with running game, bro. That's all you.
Yeah, you're right, man. You had that game, bro. It's one of them games you could have stole, but
just converted on half of those, dog. Just made the right choice. Half of those 5, dog. 2 of those 5, you win the game.
Man, some bullshit, man. Fuck this
shit. Hey, Tal, you know he was focused, man. He didn't even turn his mic on yesterday, man. I was like,
I did not have my mic on. I was trying to focus on my game plan and shit. And I made a couple dumb plays, man.
Maybe you need to put on your clear frame glasses, dog, so you dog, because I don't know what the fuck you was looking at. I'm like, nigga, oh my god, dog.
Man, it's a bullshit. Anyway, back to the goddamn NFL, man. Cardinals still in the league. Fuck fantasy. Also, because Kyler Murray and DeAndre Hopkins want to be out for 3 weeks, and I went from first place in 2 of my leagues to down to like 5th now because I had to search for quarterbacks, search for a wide receiver and shit. You know, all the big ones are gone and shit. So, yeah. But since we've been gone, Odell is over with the Rams now. He got his first touchdown finally. This NFC race is tight as fuck right now. It is super tight with the Cardinals, the Rams, my Cowboys. Who's the NFC West? No, I already went over NFC West. North was
Tampa.
And Tampa, yes.
Tampa.
They the leads right now. And then you got the Packers still right there with Aaron Rodgers and shit, even though the crazy shit has been going on with him. Roethlisberger in the AFC over there fucking up the Steelers and shit, even though they did somehow beat the fucking Ravens. Did y'all see that game?
Yeah, man, I saw the game.
I mean, when you got the best kicker in NFL history, why not kick it and go to overtime?
Because they was getting their ass torched. They just came back from 23. I mean, they had all the momentum, even though they just scored that touchdown. I mean, the play worked. The dude dropped the ball. Like, if he catches the ball, Lamar makes a better pass, that's a game over. So, I mean, it was a good play. Just the dude didn't catch the ball. Lamar didn't make a good pass, to be honest. So, it was a good play, though.
Yeah. In the meantime, the Chiefs somehow is now on a 68 winning streak. They're 8-4 and shit now. Are they something that teams really need to pay attention to, or if this is just one of the moments they just weaken their schedule of who all they played?
I mean, with the Chiefs, Patrick Mahomes is kind of figured out. They just winning games, kind of like they winning games ugly, like 10-7, 14-7. They're not blowing teams out like 35-14. So, I mean, I don't think it's anything Patrick Mahomes is figured out right now. They just dropping two safeties back. Kind of like how you play me in Madden. Just make me just nickel and dime you till I score a touchdown.
Oh, fuck, man. Speaking of that league, Tally putting up 100 points on the computer is bullshit. Kick Tally ass out the fucking lead. This shit here is fucking ridiculous. Nigga breaking his own NFL records and shit.
All right.
Oh man. Anyway, ain't no really other big news other than Adrian Peterson treated like a hoe, getting tossed around to every goddamn team. Now he with the Seahawks shit. This nigga over there now. Yeah, I don't got anything else for the NFL, man. It's basketball season now. Y'all got anything else in the NFL?
No.
Nah, playoffs about to start soon. That's really it, man.
Yeah.
You know, watch out for my Eagles, man. You're gonna make the playoffs.
With Gardner Minshew.
Hey, we look better with. I mean, I don't know if it was him or the Jets. One of the two.
It might be because it was the Jets. I mean, worst team in the fucking league right now. So I ain't giving y'all that credit yet. Yeah, ain't putting fear in nobody's heart. Washington is actually the team that I got a little fear for because somehow this Heineke nigga that played in the XFL and all this other shit is making plays on the fucking field. So fuck the rest of them teams, man. Fuck this shit. Anyway, NBA season, man. Fuck this shit. MVP Steph, like I've been saying. Yeah, y'all agree?
Let's see the MVP.
Thus far in the season, is he the MVP? We're almost halfway there.
Sure, man.
Yeah, in between him and KD.
KD.
Bruh, the Brooklyn only lost 6 games. They lost last night. Brooklyn's only lost 6 games. Like
He ain't having an MVP season though. Like that's when you're doing well and nobody's
he averaging 35 and 3.
You still got James Harden with you though.
Yeah.
Regardless of being James Harden, it ain't like your squad is trash, bro. Like, so unless he having some historical type season, he's not gonna get no MVP votes for taking a loaded squad to the best record in the East.
Yeah, I agree with Tal on that.
I get what you're saying on that. When you take out James Harden,
he didn't get when he fucking was on Golden State, and he's had like better numbers on Golden State shooting wise.
Yeah, but I'm just saying I don't think there's no outside of Steph. There's no clear cut. Like
what I'm saying is that KD is not in the conversation. Like there's other people.
He's not in the conversation. Well, I don't know about that one.
I don't know about that one. He's in the conversation, but
so would you put Chris Paul over KD? If you want to go off of that, was anybody expecting Phoenix to fucking win a whole month? Was anybody expecting Phoenix to be number 1 and number 2 in the West? Nope.
17 straight games they won.
Right. So you want to go off of that? I put Chris Paul ahead of fucking KD.
Yeah. I put Chris Paul ahead of KD.
I can't argue that. I can't argue that one.
That leading up.
Who else would I put in this MVP conversation over KD?
My bad. I forgot about Giannis. My bad. Giannis.
Yep. He is. But did you hate Giannis? He is.
Whatever. Okay. What place are they in? I don't even know what place the Bucks is fucking in.
They trash. I don't know. They in like 6 or 7.
Okay. They trash is that their team finally coming back.
You can't be MVP, man. I'll put a nigga on the take your pick. I put like Lavine over KD.
Bulls are second. Bulls are second in the East right now. Bucks is third in the East. I put Lavine over KD right now. I mean, we knew the Bulls would go be okay.
I don't know about that one.
bruh, you do not expect the Bulls to be second in the fucking East right now.
Right.
I get what you're saying, but it's the same. Is it Lavine or DeRozan, or it's a little bit of both?
I mean, you're not gonna put DeRozan in the conversation. I mean, for MVP.
And Lavine still putting up 26 a game.
DeRozan been putting up 30. Well, I mean, not 26.
No.
How much DeRozan putting up? 22.
Yeah,
so it's not far off.
It's the star though of the team. Like,
star, yes.
Lavine walks so DeRozan can run. You get what I'm
saying? Yeah, they got to look at Lavine first, and he's still putting up 26,
Correct.
27.
Like, he was doing that last year. DeRozan wasn't doing that last year because he didn't have a stud like Lavine to take that pressure off of him. So he only eating because of Lavine. Lavine gonna eat regardless. Lavine put up those same numbers damn near when they had the trash squad. So Lavine gonna get credit for being the better player, which he is the better player out of the two.
Oh yeah, I'm not saying DeRozan ain't the better player. I mean, Lavine not the better player, but I'm just saying Lavine, I think Lavine got more help than Durant do, to be honest.
So you try to say that the Bulls is better than the Nets?
You break down the team wise, the Kyrie ain't back, yeah.
I don't know about that, man. I just like if you get the higher benefit because you're the quote unquote best player in the world. So you can't say Bulls have a better team than me when I'm the best player in the world and my team is in first place.
Yeah.
Outside of Harden, when you break that shit down, it's
better than KD.
Say that again.
Lavine better than KD.
No, I'm saying you got KD and Harden. Okay, you got the top two. Fine.
DeRozan better than.
Say that again.
Is DeRozan better than Harden?
No.
So you got two what's said to be two of the top 10 players in the league. One which is number one. And the Bulls have Lavine or DeRozan not top 10 in the league.
We probably could put Lavine in there.
No, either. Lavine's
top 10 players in the league. Let's go to the top 10. Top 10 players in the league right now this year.
Come on, Lavine's not top 10, bro.
Let's go through the top 10 for this year.
Hey, 10, nigga, top 10.
Let's go through it. You got Steph, you got KD, we call Harden, you count Chris Paul this year.
Hold on, I want to count Harden this year as top 10 in the league.
Okay, I won't put Harden in there. So you got Steph, KD, Chris Paul this year. Let's see, Joel put up a 40-pointer the other night. Still hurt, he said. Let me think. Would you still put LeBron in top 10 in the league?
Yes.
Okay. Hey, I'm just making sure. I'm just making sure they record ain't reflecting that. I'm just making sure.
Our records, nigga.
I'm just making sure. All right. They're 6 in the West right now. I'm just saying. So that's 5. Paul George, 6. Yes, Paul George, yes.
Let's argue that. I don't know about that one.
Whatever.
You still ain't say Giannis. You still ain't say Bradley Beal.
Bradley Beal. They're 5th in the West. Okay, I give you Bradley Beal.
They're in the East, not the West, sir.
The East. Sorry, the East. I put Bradley Beal. Okay, 8. Other than that, I'm putting Lavine in there.
Man, fuck out.
Before he got hurt, John Morant was definitely top 10.
Dog, what's wrong with you, man?
My Grizzlies are 4th in the West right now.
Did you forget the Joker? Did you
Joker,
forget Luka?
Joker is in the 8th. You going off past shit. I'm not putting Luka in there. No.
What?
Or Joker. Not right now. Not
What?
right now.
My
Not
God.
right now. Not this year.
Did you just see the Joker's numbers last night?
I didn't see Joker's numbers last night. What did he do last night?
Guy named Jason Tatum.
No, they 11th in the East. Nope, not putting them there.
We're talking about players,
But players make a difference. When you're a top player in the league, you make the difference in being in the playoff race right now. We're 30 games in.
Are you dead ass? So
I'm dead ass.
Oh, that's not the question, dog.
And top 10 players of the year league this year. I'm not talking about for their careers thus far. I'm talking about just looking at this fucking year.
But you can look at this year and look at Tatum's numbers, and they're better than Lavine's.
I'm not giving you
He's
that.
not
I can't say Jason Tatum over Levine
No,
this year.
can't say because my team isn't as good. And you could just look at the eyeball test and just be like, let me watch this nigga play. Let me watch that nigga play.
I'm not talking about from a talent standpoint. Yes, talented wise, yes, he's better. Talented.
I'm talking about look at the numbers, nigga. Just watch basketball, nigga.
Making a difference on the fucking court. He's not making a difference on the court. They're not winning. He's not making a difference.
Now winning is trash and their team is not set up to win.
When you are consider yourself a top 10 player in the league, you make a difference in wins. This is not football.
Why don't KD have no rings then? If that's what you want to say. I mean, why don't KD have no rings before he went to fucking Golden State?
He was leading scorer in the NBA for 3 years in a row.
That's not because now you're gonna throw out stats. When you just said stats don't matter.
We said rings. That's in the championship. That's the playoff. No, you just said rings. You said why you don't have any rings before you went to Golden State. Because
if you're a great player, then you're going to get your team over the hump. So if you're the best player in the world, why didn't KD beat Milwaukee last year?
He was 1 inch away from beating them. What are you talking about? You act like he did not perform. He performed without Kyrie and Harden. He performed.
Sorry, but was that game 7 or game 6?
Game 6.
Oh, okay. So what happened game 7?
I mean, they got their ass whooped.
Okay. So what you talking about? So because they lost, Giannis is better than KD?
I'm not saying that. No.
Yeah, that's the.
But you're saying playoffs. I'm talking about regular season. Regular season is different from playoffs, right? Right? Am I right?
So you're making my point even more. You're making
How?
more. So if in the playoffs you're supposed to step up your game. So if KD is number 1, when you get to the playoffs, you're supposed to be numbers fucking 0 then, right? So
all right. So let's
go
back to the KD thing. Why he didn't win? You lost to the Heat in the championship. Let's go back. No. Before we go there, let's go back to KD. Why he didn't have a ring for Golden State? You lost to the Heat in the championship game. You lost to who was it? The Mavericks with MVP Dirk. You're going against people that at the time are better than you. They was better.
So Dirk was better than KD?
MVP year Dirk, that 1 year? Yes.
No, he wasn't.
What?
No, he wasn't.
He beat the Heat single-handedly.
That's because LeBron had a fucking meltdown, dog. Are you, dog? Stop playing with the people, dog. Like, do you think you should number one know that MVPs are based off of a narrative for that year, dog.
I agree with that. I'm not talking about MVPs right now. I'm talking about best players in the league at that time. That means you got the stats and your team is winning. And you're making a difference. Like you say all the time, if a nigga go to a team that's trash as fuck, he putting up 30 points, it don't matter.
Jay, how did we go from top 10 players to now this nigga he's in playoffs?
Top 10 players, we talk about regular season. That's why.
You threw it back to Dirk Nowitzki. You didn't threw it back 10 years, nigga. Talking about Dirk.
I'm just trying to figure out, does Julius Randle make the top 10 this year?
Fuck no.
I mean,
they're not even in the playoff race.
I mean, based off of what you saying, nigga.
No, based off what you saying, because he got the fucking numbers.
Man,
based off what you saying.
You are hilarious. So, okay. So since the 76ers is in first place, nigga, we could put Tobias Harris in the conversation too, nigga.
He's not the star. He's not the star. Embiid is the star. I already said Embiid is in top 10.
Right, but you're saying since the team's success has to do with it, that knocks Jason Tatum out of the conversation.
Yes, for this year. Yes, he's not making a difference on the wins and losses. That is a part of your stats.
Hold on. I got one. So
Tobias Harris is better than Jason Tatum this year because his team is having more team success.
No. Embiid is better than Jason Tatum because he's the leader of the team.
Okay, so you can only pick one player per team?
Hold on, y'all.
Is AD top 10 still? Is AD still top 10 this year? AD is not top 10 this year.
I got one. Hold on. I got one.
Off of Brooklyn, though.
I ain't hear you. Say it again.
You just put 2 players in the top 10 off of Brooklyn. So why can't
Nah,
you?
I took Harden
Harden.
out. We took Harden out. We took Harden out. We took Harden out.
Still thought it, but you still. If we wouldn't have said nothing, would have kept that nigga in the top 10. If Jay wouldn't have said nothing.
Because they're first in the East. They're first.
This is not the All-Star selection. This is
I'm
top
not saying
10.
I'm saying top 10. I'm saying top 10.
Okay, so
I took Harden out.
Does Donovan Mitchell or Rudy Gobert make top 10?
Not Rudy, maybe Donovan Mitchell. Not Rudy.
What?
Not Rudy. Not Rudy. No.
Dog, Donovan Mitchell is a top 10 player because they got a good record.
Yes. And he's the leader of that team. He's still averaging 25. It ain't like he's averaging a measly 20, not measly 20, but it ain't like he's averaging 20 he's averaging 25.
Oh my God. Okay, so Jamal Murray, before he got hurt, who was averaging like 23, 24, 25, he's top 10 too, right?
Is he the leader? Is he the leader of that team? Is he the leader of that team? Is he the leader of that team?
What does it matter?
It matters a lot. When you are the sole difference, you talk about it all the time, Tally, about niggas that put up empty fucking points, empty fucking stats. It don't matter if you're not winning. Nigga, Colin Sexton is putting up points. I'm not putting him in the top fucking 10.
Jordan. Before Murray got hurt, what place was Denver in?
Like third, like almost damn near first, third or second.
Oh, okay, right. So that's not empty numbers on the sorry team then, right? So Jamal Murray was averaging 24, 25 a game on a first or second place West Coast team. The hardest.
Ironic. You know what's ironic about this argument?
Let you tell it. He's top 10 then, right?
You know what's ironic about this? Tally is defending Jamal Murray.
No, I'm defending your dumbass fucking.
No. You know what the fuck I'm saying. You just don't want to be wrong. That's all this is.
Dog, Memphis, you keep changing your narrative.
No, I'm not. So are you? So Lavine is not a top 10 player in this league right now. That's the whole ultimate.
Dog, you said Donovan Mitchell is top 10 because he's averaging 25 on the number 2 team in the West. That's what you just said.
He is.
So Jamal Murray was top 10 before he got hurt.
We talking about this year. I ain't talking about last year. I'm not talking about last year. I'm talking about this year. I'm talking about this year. What is happening this year?
Jamal Murray was top 10 last year.
Possibly?
Right?
Possibly, yeah.
Okay.
Possibly. Possibly was.
Okay, cool.
We had that conversation last year.
Hey, listeners, Jamal Murray is a top 10 player.
Last year. I'm talking about strictly this year, not over your career so far. I'm saying this year.
I don't give a fuck if you said the past 10 years. You still said Jamal Murray is a top 10 player.
He was last year.
You on crack.
He was last year. He made a difference on that team.
All right.
Him not being there is the reason why they lost in the playoffs.
So you would take Jamal Murray over Jason Tatum?
Over a career? No. I didn't say career. I said for a year. If you ask me for last year, yes, I'll take Jamal Murray last year over Jason Tatum last year. Yes. As a career to build my team? No. Because I'm not talking about your whole career, what you bring to the table. It's the whole turn. I'm talking about we looking at a sample size of this fucking year. And if this year, Jason Tatum is not playing like a top 10 player, because as a top 10 player, you will be winning. You will be in the playoff race. You will not be 11th in the fucking East. That's what I'm saying. No.
Wow. That's the dumbest shit I've ever heard in my life, dog. That's the dumbest shit I've ever heard in my life. So
okay, I got one. Is LaMelo a top 10 player? Is Miles Bridges a top 10?
No, because they're not in the playoff race. No.
What'd you say, Jay?
I said, is LaMelo or Miles Bridges, are they top 10?
No, because they're not in the playoffs.
Yes. What?
We don't pick. I'm looking at the standings. You count the play-in game. Okay, my bad. The play-in game. That don't fucking count. No, we talk about the top players, top 10 players. They top 20. They top 20
in the playoff play-in game, though, right?
All right, top 20. I give you top 20. Melo top 20. Yes.
What?
Melo is a top 20 player. Yes. Melo Ball is a top 20 player in this league. Yes. Right now, second year in the league, Melo Ball is a top 20 player in the league.
I'm done.
But this year.
I'm done.
Yeah, like this ain't a video game, dog.
I'm not talking about from a video game, nigga.
Listen, you gotta understand, dog. There's more shit that goes on of why a team does not have success other than the player. Okay,
I get that.
There's
But at the same time,
there's coach, there's schemes. Do these niggas even get along? There's fucking bitches that they may be like it's a whole bunch of shit that goes on for you to sit up here and be as blasphemous to say that fucking Donovan Mitchell is better than Tatum, or that Jason Tatum is not a top 10 player because these niggas having a bad year.
Yep, this year. Yep, that's exactly what I'm saying. This year, I'm saying this year, Jason Tatum is not a top 10 player. Yes, I'm saying that. And I'm standing on it. This year, he's not. In basketball, one individual can affect a game way more than football. This is not football when you're so talented and stuff and you still lose because there's another side of the ball that's got to be played. It's you as a top 10 player in basketball, you affect the game. Tal, when you on the court and you know you basketball player and you know you the best player on the fucking court, you know you can make a difference on the fucking court. Fuck a scheme. You don't give a fuck. They start double teaming you. You become a playmaker.
That doesn't guarantee you can win.
Yes,
and then
if you are that guy.
And if I'm getting doubled and I pass it out to your trash ass and you miss the shot, what the fuck am I supposed to do?
I'm passing your trash ass, nigga. You ain't making right-hand layups, nigga.
That ain't my fault. Nigga, you don't make no layups, motherfucker.
You don't make no right-hand layups. Nigga going left every time. Spin left, post left. I'll be on the left block.
Yep, and you spin below the layup. Yep. You absolutely right.
It's trash, nigga, man.
What I'm
no,
is,
nigga.
That does not mean that you like. Okay, you use the football example. Boston is just too small. They're not athletic enough. They don't have enough shooters, so he don't have the team to have the success, dog. Like you just can't do it. There's only one nigga on this planet that can do that.
All right, I'm gonna use your example. Bradley Beal last year, he was averaging 30 points a game. You saying Bradley Beal last year was a top 10 player in the league? He averaged 30 points a game. He led the league in scoring. I'm asking.
Who said Bradley Beal was a top 10 player?
I'm asking you, by your logic. The team was trash, but he still was putting up buckets easily, averaged 30 points a game, led the league in scoring last year. Was he a top 10 player in the league last year?
We're not talking about what you score. I don't give a fuck.
Oh my God. That's my point. You saying, look at him, how easy the game is to him. Okay, it is easy to him, but this year it's not making a difference. You being a player is not making a difference on the court. Thus, you are not a top 10 player in the fucking league.
Jordan, why is this nigga just making up statements I said? I never said, look how easy the game is for Jason Tatum. I never said that one fucking time, dog.
Oh my God, yo.
From, man?
Oh my God, dog. Oh my God, you changed your statement. Rewind, listeners. Rewind this shit. Listen to what the fuck Tyler said.
Look how easy the game is.
Look at the eye test. It's the eye test. Blah, blah, blah. I don't give a fuck about the eye test if you ain't fucking winning. Ben Simmons, when he was at LSU, eye test was, oh yeah, he became the number one pick. We see what the fuck that's going on. He's not a fucking top 10 fucking player. I don't give a fuck you lead the league in steals and shit. You're not a top 10 player.
So now you going off what niggas do in college?
I'm saying at that point, niggas are talking about him the same way. It was like, oh, he's gonna be the top. He's the next LeBron. Blah, blah. I'm like, but LeBron was winning. He was winning. I don't give a fuck what you say. At the end of the day, he was winning. So if you are a top 10 player, LeBron didn't have a team. Let's look at it from that. He didn't have a team and won 62 games. You can't say that team was good. That won 62 games.
If you would listen, I said it's only one nigga on the planet that could take bums and take them to that level of being a good team, and that's LeBron. Nobody else has done it. Nobody.
I agree with you there, but that's my. But I agree. I agree. I'm not going to dispute that at all. Yes, LeBron is the only nigga that can do that. But that's my point, though. Of what I'm trying to say, you still can make wins. You still be in the playoff race. The Celtics is not in the playoffs race. The Hornets has a better record than them. They can do. They can get in. The Hawks trash ass got a better record than the fucking. The Cavs got a better record than the Celtics. You at least would be in that 7, 8, 9 range. They're not there. They're not there.
That's why I'm trying to tell your hard-headed ass, dog. It's more than just stepping out.
When Kobe had that trash squad and they didn't make the playoffs, was Kobe not top 10?
What'd you say, Jay?
I said when Kobe had that trash squad and they didn't make the playoffs, was Kobe led the league in scoring? Was Kobe not top 10?
When did they make it when he was led the league in scoring? They went to the playoffs. They was an 8 seed.
Nah, it was 1 year he didn't make the playoffs.
Not the year you talking about. He said he led the league in scoring. They was an
Okay,
8
the
seed.
year he didn't make the playoffs.
Question
But
ask nigga is
That
that
year, I'm
Kobe,
sorry to say,
Prime Kobe. So Kobe Prime was not a top 10 player that year. That's what you're saying.
you talking about a top 3 legend of all time.
no,
Oh,
that's not what I asked you.
There's
No, that's not
exceptions.
what you,
hey,
There's
man,
you talking about
exceptions to
that
the rule.
season.
Tatum is not a top 3 legend player of all time.
So now if you a legend, you get a pass of
That's in every sport, everything. If you're clearly the most gifted, talented player of all, yes, you get a pass. You get a pass. Tatum is not that. Is he gifted? Yes, he's great. But there's other top niggas in the league that is better than him this
if
year.
you're Memphis, so based off of your point, if you're the greatest legend, most talented player of all, blah blah fucking blah, why was this team trash? Because you just said you're supposed to lift your niggas up. You just said you should at least be in the playoffs. So he's so fucking great and a legend and one of one, and this messiah of basketball. Why can't his team win?
The rest of the team was trash. That's not his fault. That's not his fault.
Subject, dog.
No, Kobe. You literally said it. A legend, a one of one, a one of two. Because he's a one of two, like ever playing in the basketball. You talking about the outlier?
You just said Kobe not top 10, bro. That's ridiculous. In his prime, you just said Kobe was not top 10 because his team ain't make the playoffs.
No, I didn't. I say he is. I say you talking about a legend, the one of one. You talking about the guy. We're not talking about the guy. Jason Tatum is not the guy. He's not the third coming of Jordan. He's not the second coming of Kobe. He's not the second coming of LeBron. He's not there. So no, he's not getting that from me. He's not a top 10 player this fucking year. It's not happening.
Yourself, because you're saying that if Tatum was good and that nigga, that he can get his team should be in the playoff. But one of the greatest players of all time who doesn't get his team in the playoffs.
The greatest player of all time. Are you trying to say Jason Tatum is on the trajectory of Kobe Bryant? Is that what you're trying to say?
Oh, I'm trying to say that why is it that a player who's not as good as Kobe has to get his team to the playoffs to be considered top 10?
Because he's not Kobe.
But Kobe himself cannot get his team to the playoffs.
He's not that. He's not that. He's not Kobe fucking Bryant. He's not that.
Okay, so what about the years Tatum got his team to the Eastern Conference Finals and shit like that? That don't matter.
He was a top 5 player then. I'm not going off his whole career. I said this season. I clearly said this season as in a sample size of your whole career. I'm not saying his whole career. If you look at his whole career right now, is he a top 10? Of course, that's no question then. But I said as of this year, right now, he's not a top 10 player right now. That could change in a month. If they go on a 15-game winning streak, that changes.
So basically what we've learned is that Kobe Bryant is not a top 10 player in his prime for 1 year. He was not a top 10 player.
I said he was.
No. You can't flip-flop, dog. You got to stick to your synopsis of what the fuck you said.
You talking about the one legend. You talking about the one legend who did not get there.
This all started because you said Donovan Mitchell. The real question is, we just said, is Donovan Mitchell having a better season than Tatum? And you saying he's better? Donovan Mitchell's top 10 over Tatum because Donovan Mitchell team has a better record than Tatum. Hold on. So I got a question. So if Tatum's team had the same record as Utah, would you consider Jason Tatum over Donovan Mitchell this year?
Yes, but they don't. That's the thing.
So because Donovan Mitchell has a better team, he has a better overall team, you're penalizing the player. The question is top 10 player.
Yes, we penalizing the team. Yes, I'm penalizing the team. Him. Yes. He's penalized for that because as a top 10 player, you make a difference in wins and losses at the end of the fucking day. You make the difference. This is not
but I got a question for you. Russell Westbrook won MVP. His team was the 6th or 7th seed.
Let's go to that goes to what Talley said. They make narratives for MVP. We're not talking MVP. They make narratives. It was something we ain't seen in 40 years. That's why he got MVP. That's why. That's a narrative.
Okay.
This is the dumbest shit I've ever heard in my life.
Man, it ain't. You just don't want to be wrong. Niggas know what I'm saying. You talking about an outlier, Kobe Bryant.
You're predicating player success
is Rudy Gobert top 10?
No, he's not top 10.
Why?
He might be top 20. He might be top 20. He ain't top 10. He ain't top 10.
Is Jimmy Butler top 10?
He's top 20. He ain't top 10. He ain't better than Paul George. Okay, who you gonna take out of top 10? We could take Donovan Mitchell.
Donovan Mitchell.
So you gonna take Donovan Mitchell out and put Jimmy Butler there?
Oh,
I would put Bradley Beal over Devin Booker.
We already said Bradley Beal. We already said that.
My top 10 was consist of Giannis, LeBron, Steph, KD, the Joker, Luka, Embiid, that's 7. Chris Paul, that's 8. I would throw John there. John's having a good year, 9. And then you could argue the last. You can argue. Oh, then Paul George. Yeah, Paul George, 10. And then you could argue Tatum, Lillard. Well, Lillard's not really having a good year.
What?
No, I took that back. So you could argue Tatum, Booker, Beal.
He's still ain't Mitchell yet.
What did you say, Tom?
Zach Lavine.
Donovan Mitchell, you don't like.
I don't know why y'all don't like Donovan Mitchell. I still got that on my list too. We got to revisit that conversation about Donovan Mitchell. I don't know why y'all hate him so much.
It ain't that we don't like him. Like, just because he's good don't mean he's top 10, bro. Like, it's just simple as that. Like it's only 10, bro. And like you sound crazy. Like nobody in their right mind who knows or watches basketball, ever played basketball, anything is gonna say Tatum's not Donovan Mitchell was better than Jason Tatum.
I'm not talking about for his whole career. I said this year. This fucking year. I'm not saying the career-wise. We looking over your whole career.
Hold on. So if that's the case this year, if that's SGA should be top 10 then.
Dude, how did that nigga? They are 14th in the West. They haven't even won double-digit games yet. No, that's about what y'all are saying.
This nigga is retarded, dog. Tatum is averaging 25.7, 8.8 rebounds, and 3.6 assists.
You know what that says to me? Empty stats, because it ain't converting to wins.
Empty stats.
That's what that says to me. Empty stats. It's not making an impact for you to win the fucking game.
Okay, you could say those are empty stats if this is his first year averaging 25. But he put up these same numbers, if not better, when they was going to the fucking
Okay, if you want to say that, Zion, when he went 20 and he averaged 20 something to 10 when he played. You trying to say he was top 10? Is that what you saying too? Because that's the same type of example. You want to pull up stats. You trying to say Zion was top 10 last year.
Hey, can I ask you something? How many playoff games has Zion played in?
You fell out.
Jay, how many playoff games has Zion played in? How many Eastern Conference has Zion been in?
We're not talking about a whole career. That's when you confusing shit. You keep saying a career. I said this season. Season.
Hey, you can't
36 games.
Listen, you're confusing the empty stats analogy with players who have empty stats and never make the playoffs, dog. They never have team success. That's what's called empty stats, dog.
That's what I'm saying this year. They don't have team success this year, so it's empty stats because this year they don't have that.
No, like when Sharif Abdul-Rahim was on your trash ass Grizzlies.
He played for my Grizzlies. He played for Vancouver. He played for Vancouver.
He put up great numbers, and they never went to the playoffs.
And that's why he's not a top. He was not a top 10 player because they never made the playoffs.
If your team has a down year, you're not an empty stats player, and you don't discount what they did all the other years. This nigga was going.
I'm not saying all the other. I said this year. That's where you keep getting it confused. I said this year. You keep looking at his whole career, saying, "Oh, they had a down year." Okay, you are a part of the down year. You're not injured. You're playing every fucking game. So this year, you're not a top 10 player. This year. I'm not saying overall in the NBA. Yes, overall in the NBA, he is a top 10 player. I said, but this year, he's not having the team success that goes across being a top 10 player.
Kawhi Leonard is hurt this year, right? He's done, right?
Right. He's
Okay.
not a top 10 player this year because he's not playing.
That's not even the point I'm making.
Okay.
So because the Clippers are not full strength with Kawhi Leonard, Paul George's season is discounted because they're not going to have the team success that they would with Kawhi.
I already said Paul George is a top 10 player. I said that.
That's not
top 10. Yes, it is, because this year he's playing like a top 10 player. They're getting the wins. He is making a difference this year in being a top 10 player. That's my point.
But what I'm saying,
Zach Lavine, all this come down, this whole argument started because of Zach Lavine. Zach Lavine is the difference in them being, for him to be a top 10 player this fucking year. That's the whole reason we having this argument. Zach Lavine is a top 10 player.
Zach Lavine is not a top 10 player, bro.
This year, yes, he is.
No, he's
this
not.
year, maybe not over career, but this year he is a user. You take him off that team, they're not going to be second in the fucking West.
But if you put Jason Tatum on there,
he's not on there though. You're right.
Okay.
I'm not disagreeing.
That's the point that I'm making.
No, you keep looking at overall. I'm not saying overall. You keep
overall,
looking at overall. You're not looking at this fucking year. It's this year.
I'm looking at this year. I'm not talking about no past years. You put this year's Jason Tatum on the fucking Bulls, they're going to be, if not better, the same fucking team.
But he's not. So my point is he's not on that team. He's not having the team success that Bulls are having. So Zach Lavine is a top 10 player.
So let me ask you this. So if you put Zach Lavine on the Celtics in the playoffs?
No, then Zach Lavine would not be a top 10 player. That's my point. You put him there, he's not a top 10 player then in Boston.
Hey,
Tatum would be one if he was in Chicago. He's not there though.
Can we move on, man?
He's a top 10 player, and you put him on the Celtics
this year.
That means yes, this year you do a trade right now. Right now, you put fucking Lavine on the Celtics. He's taking them to the playoffs, right?
No, because then he's not a top 10 player. He's not a top 10 player then. That's my point. He's not a top 10 player then. Jason Tatum is not winning. He's not a top 10 player. You're not winning. He's not a top 10 player.
Okay.
When D-Wade didn't make the playoffs, he was not a top 10 player.
This is my last question. We're going to move on. So if you do the trade between Lavine and Tatum, because Tatum is now on a playoff team, he's not top 10?
Tatum would be a top 10 player then. It sounds very easy to me because he makes difference in wins. I don't see why you're so confused. He'd be a top 10 player because he made a difference in their wins. It's not empty stats no more. It's adding to wins. This points shit he's putting up now is not adding to wins.
Hey Jay, I never knew you could get traded into being a top 10 player, dog.
Oh, you talk about mid-season. Okay, my bad. I got confused. You talk about mid-season. No, at that point, no. But if they continue to fucking win the next 25 games and they go 16-9, yes,
So
at that point.
So
if he get traded to the Bulls mid-season, and all of a sudden they lose out of the 25 games, they lose 16. They go 9-16. No, he's not a top 10 player then. That's my point. But if Zach Lavine get traded to Boston, and all of a sudden Boston become a playoff team after 25 more games, yes, then he proved, yes, I'm a top 10 player this year. That's the point I'm making. So far, this year, that can change in a month. If the Boston Celtics go off for 17 games in a row and win, he's a top 10 player at that point.
Not at the halfway point of the season yet. You're saying that if Tatum is traded to the Bulls and they continue to win and make the playoffs, he's now top 10. But he was right. But that's because the fucking team is better, you idiot.
No, it's because he's making a difference with that team still. If you take away 25 points and you put 25 points right there and they still win, he's not taking away. If he go there and he averaged 25 points, 8-3, you just said, and all of a sudden they go on a 15-game losing streak, it's empty points. It don't matter. It don't matter.
But that's not going to happen because they have a playoff team.
You looking at hypothetics. I'm giving you the same hypothetical. If he get traded there and they lose 17 out of their next 25 games, then yes, he's not a top 10 player then because it's empty fucking stats. It's not converted to wins.
You know damn well that wouldn't happen, Memphis.
You giving me a hypothetical, I'm giving you one right back. You give me if he's traded. I'm saying if he is.
You're not going to trade Jason Tatum to the Bulls for Lavine and they go on a 15-game losing streak, dog. It's not going to happen.
You give me a hypothetical, I give you. They ain't gonna make the trade regardless. You gave me a hypothetical, I'm giving you the same one. If he get traded there and then they start losing, he's the difference. He's the reason. It's clear then. You can look at it. If they start losing and he get traded there, and all of a sudden they're not winning no more, same team. That's the 1-for-1, and he's not a top 10 player at that point. It's empty fucking stat.
But saying at the end of the day, your team has to be in the playoffs for you to be a top 10 player. That's what you're saying.
Yes.
Okay, and that's stupid.
It's not.
That's the dumbest shit I've ever heard.
So it goes back to what Jay just said. So you trying to say SGA is a top 10 player? Because he's putting up stats. SGA putting up stats.
Nobody's ever said he's top 10, no.
No. By your logic, because he's got the stats. Because SGA got the stats.
Not about the stats,
but
bro.
you went there. You the one that said 25, 8, and 3. You the one that went there.
Like, dog, like, okay, so like what? How is it about the stats? Like what's the cutoff? I'm just telling you the stats because you acting like this nigga averaging 13 a game. Like that's what I'm saying.
I did not say he was playing trash. I just say he's not top. He's not top 10.
Stats, bro. That's the only reason I bring stats is off of that point.
You act like I'm saying that he's not a part of the top players in the NBA. He's still a top player in the NBA. He's just not top 10. He's just not top 10 players.
Because his team is having a bad year.
Yes.
Not him. Not him.
Yes.
But
yes. SGA ain't having a bad year. This is best year ever. You still not gonna put him up there? This is best year since he's been in the NBA. You're not putting him up there.
You know that there's only 300 players in the world that makes an NBA roster, right?
Right.
Okay. So just because SGA is having the best year of his life doesn't mean he's top 10 just because he's having a career year, nigga.
That's my point. You're making my point, Tal. Just because you're having a great year does not make you a top 10 player. Just because Jason Tatum is having a great year individually does not mean he's a top 10 player because it's not converting to wins.
What this nigga is saying, if you're in the NBA and you're having a career year, no matter what that career is from your previous year, you a top 10 fucking player, dog. Like,
that's what you saying. You saying that. I'm not saying that. I'm saying I don't give a fuck if you having a career year. If you're not converting to wins, you're not a top 10 player. SGA is having a career year. I don't know how he's averaging probably at least 25 this year. They're not winning. So it's empty stats to me at the end of the fucking day.
But nobody has ever said SGA is top 10.
I'm not saying he is. I'm saying by your point, by your logic, that's what you're trying to say. That's your point. Man, get off this subject. I'm tired of this shit. We arguing the same thing. It's the same thing, bro. No, it's the same thing. Fuck that. Jason Tatum, at the end of the day, Jason Tatum's not a top 10 player. Zach Lavine is a top 10 player, and I'm leaving that shit fucking there. Top 10.
Right,
top 10, nigga. Zach Lavine. Put some respect on this nigga name.
Okay, dog.
And he about to sign to Jordan.
Okay. You got to be in the playoffs to be good in the NBA, dog. To get any respect, you got
Yep.
to be a good.
Yep.
Got you.
Damn right. Shit.
Got you. That makes so much sense, dog.
It does. When I'm talking about the sample size of this year.
So when Jordan was missing the playoffs, he wasn't top 10?
Once again, you talking about the top level of the game. Are you saying just nigga said everybody knew that his rookie year he was gonna be that guy. Are you trying to say Jason Tatum is on the trajectory of a Kobe Bryant, a Michael Jordan, a LeBron James? Are you saying he's at the end of his career, we gonna look at Jason Tatum and be like he's a top 10 all-time NBA player?
We're not talking about Zach Lavine no more, dog. Why you keep bringing that up?
I didn't say Zach Lavine. I said Jason Tatum. I said, so what you trying to say? What you trying to say? No, because you brought up Jordan as if Jason Tatum is on the same level as a Kobe, is the same level as a Jordan. He's not on that level.
Jason Tatum out of the conversation, nigga. You're saying if you're not in the playoffs, you're not a top 10 player.
Unless you're a fucking top 5 player of all time. We talk about top 5 players of all time. Top 5 players of all time.
So Jordan's rookie year, you know he was going to be the best player ever.
Nigga, they said that shit then. You just saw The Last Dance. They said in first practice they knew that. First practice. Everybody they interviewed, everybody in that league during that time, they said as soon as he came in the league, they like, oh shit, this dude is Black Jesus. They call the nigga Black Jesus.
So you trying to tell me that Jordan's rookie year, they said he was better than Larry Bird and Magic Johnson? His rookie year?
They say he will be. They knew then. They say, he will be.
That's not what I said. That's not what I said. Jordan's rookie year, he was better. You trying to say they said? Nigga, who the fuck is they?
Everybody in the league, all the sports analysts, the players in the league, everybody that's of that stature said that. Yes.
That's somebody's opinion.
That's just in that stature. When you talk about the top niggas in that stature, the 300 players they get to play, and 299 of them said, yes.
Nigga, I can say they said the world is flat. I can find a bunch of people that say the world is flat. That means it's flat.
So, okay. So if you find a bunch of scientists who studies the world, not just random niggas, scientists who's in that field, who's at the top of the top, and all of them said,
Jordan,
of course then.
Jordan,
yeah, because all of them said yes. But we ain't talking about random niggas off the fucking street. You ain't talking about Kyrie Irving. You gonna ask him and all the people that follow Kyrie.
Hey, do you ever remember who these they people is? This nigga pulling out his ass. Do you ever remember anybody Jordan's rookie year saying this nigga's the best player ever?
Man, go back and watch The Last Dance. I don't got
his
time.
Rookie? You talking about his rookie year? He broke his leg.
Did
Did he break his leg his rookie year?
Second year, he broke his leg.
Okay, second year.
And then the whole this is Black Jesus shit. That wasn't his first year. That was when he came back from his foot injury
Year three. Yes, they called him Black Jesus. He still didn't win and get out the first round in, and they still call this nigga Black Jesus. Nigga, they came up with their own rules just for him. We gonna beat him the fuck up because he's just so fucking good. And he was like, all right, cool. I'm the fucking greatest.
They also call Earl Monroe Black Jesus. That's the original Black Jesus. So what's the point?
Earl Monroe ain't Jordan.
Because you have a Black Jesus nickname, nigga.
He ain't Jordan. He ain't Jordan.
But you just said.
Are you trying to discount Jordan now? Are you trying to discount Jordan?
Because they called him Black Jesus.
Man, whatever, man. Fuck this, man. BMF, dog. We got the finale. I don't even want to talk about this shit no more. Nah, you don't know what you're talking about, dog. Just because you love Jason Tatum, man. Look,
I don't like Tatum like
BMF. BMF, what you think about the finale? Because I don't even want to talk about this shit. BMF, we ain't talked about this shit.
Like they Omar.
BMF, nigga. BMF. How you think about BMF, dog? The finale. We ain't talked about this shit. I don't want to talk about basketball no more because you over here ain't listening. Hell.
Man, y'all done?
We done, man. We on BMF now. I don't even want to talk about NBA no more because we go keep going back and forth.
Put a poll up on this fucking shit, nigga, and see how
that shit because you wild.
How dumb your ass sound.
Nah, that's you. You over here keep looking over the whole career. I keep talking about the sample size. You on some other shit. BMF. BMF.
Jordan's
BMF.
Sample size.
BMF.
Wasn't a sample size.
BMF finale. BMF finale. All right. BMF finale. What y'all think about this shit? I did not think that they was really gonna pop. What's her name? Fuck. I forgot her fucking name. Katal done got me on all revved up and shit.
Hey, I guess BMF is a top 10 show ever.
Top 10 this year because we want to look at the sample size. We want to look at sample size. Top 10 this year. This year, yeah, there was a top 10 show this year.
Hey Jay, BMF better than Fire, nigga. It's like, because it came out. Hey Jay,
this year,
because BMF came out this year.
BMF
Fire and the Wire did. And the Wire did it. It's automatically better than the Wire.
This year, sample size. This year, because BMF is the top 10 show compared to every other show that came out this year. Because I'm looking at this year, BMF is the top 10 show. Yes. So we look at all over all time and all of a sudden comparing that. We said this year. So BMF, I did not think they was gonna pop what's her name. That shit fucked me up. I ain't gonna lie. I thought they was gonna let that hoe live. But that shit was gangster. How they took her ass out. Like, I love you too. All right. Me all mad as shit. Over here not fucking listening, man.
See, that just my point that you don't know what the fuck you
Nah,
talking.
you don't know what the fuck you talking about. As a matter of fact, I'm about to piss you off more,
Hey,
man. Since you want to do that, you want to piss off more.
Everybody knew.
Isn't Lamar the best single person?
Knew,
nah, let me go on and piss you off more.
Everybody knew, but your soft and love ass that bitch was gonna get popped, nigga.
I did not know, man. That shit hurt me, man.
There's only one on this planet that would have let that bitch live after trying to set their ass up, and that's Miguel Maxwell, dog. This is the only nigga that would have let that breathe and walk the street, dog. Fuck out of here, man.
I thought that was gonna let her live, man. That shit hurt my feelings, bro.
I just ain't know who was gonna kill a nigga. I ain't know if it was gonna be Meech, if it was gonna be BMO or shit Lamar. I ain't know who. I know she's gonna die though. I just didn't know who was gonna kill her. I forgot her name now. Shit.
Is Lamar the best?
Ass up later.
Is Lamar top 10 best villain of all time?
Come on, stop. All right, you know what? I'm done.
Is he better than Omar? Is Lamar better than Omar?
Omar made more than one season.
Hey, but let Memphis tell it for this year.
Exactly, for this year, because Omar wasn't around. You're right. This year.
Oh my god.
Your ass will compare Wire season 1 to fucking BMF season 1 and say, oh, fucking Lamar is better than Omar. Some dumb shit. You'll fucking rationalize, nigga. Some dumb shit. Oh, dog.
I got a cramp in my stomach, nigga.
Yeah, because you lying.
Nah, nigga, I know what the fuck I'm saying. Shit, get me over here fucking shit up. Anyway, man. Zeke is gonna tell on everybody. That nigga's terrible. He's the worst actor, worst character written ever. If y'all don't know, I'm talking about Power now. This nigga Zeke is so terrible as an actor. Whoever the fuck this nigga real name is, get this nigga off the show. Kill this nigga. I need him to be dead or something. Something. Monet, kill your nephew. Something. This shit here is trash. Like, this is my life. This is my life. You ain't tell me. This nigga.
I want to know what he projected at in the draft,
man. Hey, Tal, he top 10 though.
Top 10. Top 10, dog. So,
I know what this episode is called. Top 10.
Hey, Zeke top 10 this year, dog. He top 10 in the draft. There's no other show with draft on it.
Hey, he having a good season. You know, he came back. So he top 10. The team made the playoffs. All the scouts was there for his game. He top 10 now.
Top 10 draft pick.
Top 10 draft pick, dog. Let me sell it, dog.
He had Emeka Okafor working him out, bro. Come on, man. Top 10 draft pick, dog.
Oh my God, man.
Oh shit, man. Hey, y'all have been seeing this shit online about Tariq, though? This shit been having me crying laughing, man. They're like, how does this little nigga get everywhere? This nigga Uber bill got to be expensive as fuck. This nigga do not have a car. That nigga showed up to the meet walking up Monet and had cars. He walked up.
I don't know why he homeboy car, man.
Yeah, that's a good question.
This shit funny, man. Bobby Brown ass out here just fucking shit up still. I don't give a fuck what he trying to do over here. You rob your own family just to get a connect that you don't even know the nigga that's the connect used to fuck your moms. Like this shit here getting crazy. Anyway, what y'all think about Power so far, man?
It's better than what I thought it was gonna be, honestly.
Top 10, man.
Nah, this ain't a top 10 show this year.
This.
Can't give it to him.
Compared to
it got renewed already, bro. It gotta be top 10.
Dog, it's a top 10 this year, dog. Easy.
I don't know about this year.
Yes, it is. Name 10 better.
Ain't them. Ain't that one.
Other shows better.
BMF, Ozark.
Ozark not out right now.
No, last year. That was still last. That was still this year. That was still this year. My bad. That was still this year. That was the top of this year. That was the top of this year. That was top of this year.
It's 2021.
All right. Yeah, that was top of 2021. Oh,
okay,
how easily they forget.
Let
me see. All American, even though I never watched it, but I'm
Oh,
going.
How you gonna say so you never watched it?
He said, even though I never seen it.
Going by the people. You know what I'm saying?
Oh
How
shit!
great that shit was. All right. So fuck y'all, man. Anyway,
Come on, man. That's 3.
I don't know all these TV shows. I don't watch TV faithfully like that. Shit. P Valley. That's another one.
P Valley was not 2021.
P Valley was 2021.
That was 2020.
Okay,
No.
Google. When did P Valley come out? All right, whatever. Anyway.
Come on, man. You got 7 more to go, man.
Look, I ain't been watching TV like that. I only watch the shows that I watch, okay? All right. My sample size ain't big enough for that. You got to ask somebody that watch TV for their sample size, all right? Shit. Hell. Anyway, man, we better sign off this shit. These niggas done piss me off over here. I ain't listening.
Yeah, this
Get me
shit
off.
funny. This
Get
is
me
funny
off.
today.
It's some bullshit because he over here not even listening. He just gonna make up his own shit. Anyway, man, we back next week. Live podcast. Back at Bench Warmers. Y'all come through or whatever. Every Thursday. Well, not every Thursday. Fuck. Well, we're here every Thursday, but once a month we'll be out somewhere. Come support us. Come pull up or whatever. Top 10. Top 10. Fuck y'all mean. Like, subscribe, share, comment. The feedback, we are back again. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna take another break around Christmas and New Year's, and after that, we'll be back on our shit again. But next week, December 16th, we are back at Bench Warmers, so come through. This is What We Talk About Sports Podcast, and we are out this bitch. Holla.
Melo wasn't top 10 either when he wasn't in it with the Knicks.
See, I'm still recording. Hold on. I ain't gonna stop the recording yet. Fuck, I was about to stop.
Melo wasn't top 10, man.
Melo was top 10. They made the playoffs.
No, when
They made the playoffs when he was with the Knicks. What are you talking about? He was top 10 that year when they made the playoffs.
When he didn't.
Talking about with the Knicks? No, he wasn't. He wasn't a top 10 player.
Yo.
Melo was not a top 10 player.
Okay. So the legend shit don't apply to Melo. It just apply to Kobe and Jordan.
Because we talk about the top of the legends. Yeah, you're right.
Melo, like, who's number what? What is he in all-time scoring, Jay?
You saying Melo not a legend? He number 9 in scoring, bro?
I'm saying
top 75 players of all time?
I'm saying he's not a top 5 player of all time. So no, you don't get the same thing. Wait. You don't get the same as if LeBron don't get it. If a Kobe don't get there. If a Jordan don't get there. You don't get the same thing that a Kobe, LeBron, and Jordan get. You don't get that. No, he's not there.
So is D-Wade top 5?
No, he's not. I already said it. Who led the league in scoring, did not make the playoffs, and they got number 2 pick and picked up Michael Beasley. He was not a top 10 player that year.
I'm done.
He was not a top 10 player. Sorry.
Good night. I'm out. I'm logging off.
He was not a top 10 player.
I'm out, dog.
Not a top 10 player. Fuck wrong with these niggas.